Hello everyone, today is September 18th, Beijing time. In a few days, we will see the announcement of the Chinese and the US governments of their negotiation of tariff rates in Madrid, Spain. So, of course, I don't know the outcome, but here's my analysis and here's my expectations, okay? I stand by my analysis, whatever the outcome of the negotiation. I think the fundamental economics holds, okay? That is, the US and China will have a big room to operate in, okay? Therefore, both sides will be able to reach a deal, okay? A deal which, judging from today, will be win-win, okay? Now, why do I say that? The reason is very simple. What China wants is not what the US wants. So therefore, both sides can negotiate, okay? So China wants to avoid decoupling of the two economies, okay? Decoupling. China wants enterprises, especially the multinationals, to remain their current pattern of global production as much as possible. And what the US wants, okay, what President Trump wants is to restore a trade imbalance, okay? And therefore, Chinese side, President Trump hopes, will be able to buy more American goods, and therefore there are more jobs will be maintained, will be created in the US, okay? These two things are quite different, okay? The Chinese side can help the US side, can help the President Trump to achieve his goal by immediately implementing contracts to buy American soybeans, American coins, American natural gas, crude oil, so on and so forth, right away, okay? Therefore, increasing China's import from the US, balancing trade, okay? And what China wants is to let the US side lower tariff rates to ideally below 10%, okay? 15%, I believe, is much better, of course, than current 30%, okay? So at least big cut in the tariff rates. Why tariff rates are important? Because with lower tariff rates, multinationals will have confidence in deploying or actually in maintaining their production capacity across countries, okay? So both sides can achieve their goals by making compromise to the other side. Okay, so I'm optimistic. I think in the end, we will see a trade deal. Now, it may not be this time, although it's not very likely that the negotiation in Madrid will lead to something disastrous, will not be successful. It's not very likely, but it's still possible. However, down the road, I am confident the two sides will achieve something, okay? Because the two sides need actually different things. Okay, when they need one thing in common, then the negotiation is harder. Here we have two-dimensional issues, right? One side wants something, the other side wants the other thing. They can make compromise for each other. Okay, so this is my analysis. So overall, I am, relatively speaking, optimistic about the US-China trade negotiation. Okay, I think possibly the US-China trade negotiation will be a good example for other countries to deal with the US. Okay, in the end, by the end of this year, okay, we will see declined tariff rates for the US against the rest of the world. Okay, any comments, any questions, please leave them at the bottom of the video. I'm happy to come back to you. Thank you.